Marvel continues to bring us our favorite comic book characters to the big screen in the best of ways, but lately I keep seeing a barrage of posts about how Black Widow needs to get her own movie. Again. Yeah, this debate has been around for a couple years now, but lately it's gathered a lot of steam with polls and interviewers bugging Kevin Feige with this very question. I completely understand the demand for a Black Widow movie, guys, but I'm here to tell you why Black Widow doesn't need her own movie yet, and also why we should stop talking about it. Marvel has a lot on their plate at the moment, guys, because they are trying to expand their cinematic universe. Keyword, expand, meaning bringing in new heroes. Yes, a Black Widow movie would be great, and Kevin Feige has stated more than once that she will most likely get her own movie eventually, and Marvel is committed to bringing that to the big screen. So why do we keep on demanding it? Well, here's why. I tweeted out sometime last week that we need to relax on this demand for the Black Widow solo movie, and someone responded with, well, DC has Wonder Woman coming out, and that's probably why. Oh, we need that female-led superhero movie on the Marvel side because the redheaded stepchild that is DC is getting their female-led superhero movie out there. I answered with, well, Captain Marvel is coming out, and they are focusing on that. That's right. Did you guys forget? Captain Marvel. Marvel's ultimate female superhero is getting her own movie that was announced a while ago. Why haven't people given that movie more support? Simple. She's not a popular character in mainstream. Guess who is? Wonder Woman. And now Black Widow. Black Widow has become incredibly popular in the last few years because she has been in 5 Marvel movies and has had a lot of screen time under her belt. And average moviegoers have grown to love her character, and that's why there's so much demand. Everyone wants her to be the first Marvel-led superhero movie, but guess what? No super in this hero really. Who is super? Captain Marvel. Black Widow has no superpowers, which we know, and Marvel is concentrating on those that have superpowers. This is why a Hawkeye movie and a Falcon movie aren't even being considered. And before you throw comments at me about Batman not having superpowers, come on, it's Batman. He's on a whole other level than any of the other heroes without superpowers, both Marvel and DC. And yes, Tony Stark doesn't have superpowers either, but he has a super suit. Details. The MCU has turned into a big, enormous story that has reached way out into the cosmos, and it's eventually going to lead into 2 Avengers Infinity War movies. A Black Widow movie doesn't quite fit yet. Eventually we will get that movie, and if anything, it's most likely going to be a prequel type story, maybe about Budapest, which was mentioned in the first Avengers movie. How awesome would that be? Budapest? I'm all about that. And there's already fan art out there that people have created, which shows that, hey, let's show that story. We want to hear more about that story. And yes, Hawkeye should be a big part of the Black Widow movie. I'm just saying. I also think, and this is after talking to my friend who owns a comic book store, that a Black Widow story would probably work better as a Netflix series. I'd binge watch the shit out of that. It won't happen though, but how awesome would that be? Maybe team up with Jessica Jones eventually? Huh? I'm about that. So we need to relax on this demand, guys. It'll eventually happen. It just doesn't need to happen right now, especially with this big story that's coming up with Thanos coming and everything. And she's had ample amount of screen time. She's built up an audience, and you know what? It's eventually going to happen, and we're all going to be satisfied. Who knows how big it's going to be? It's not going to be a big, giant movie because she's just an assassin, a spy. She doesn't need anything huge in her movie. We just need to enjoy the movies that are coming out with the fresh characters, which I'm looking forward to, and I'm sure you're looking forward to. And then, of course, Infinity War Part 1 and Part 2 is going to be amazing. So that's all I got to say about that, guys. I mean, that's just my opinion. I just don't think the movie needs to happen anytime soon. Probably won't happen until about Phase 4, end of Phase 4. Who knows when they plan on making this movie, but they are going to make it. We just need to relax on the issue right now. It's not even really an issue. I know it's just the demand, but that's just my thoughts about it. Let me know your thoughts about it down below in the balls area. Let me know what you think about it. If you agree with me, if you don't agree with me, let me know, and I'll talk to you guys later. And thank you for watching, you beautiful people. You go ahead and hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to my other channel too. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and visit filmjunkie.com for all my videos.